Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, a young maiden, true of heart and fair of skin, had taken ill, causing her to fall into the deepest of slumbers. Though many tried, none could rouse her from her sleep. Impervious to modern medicine, she didn't even stir, as many others had, when presented with true love's kiss. This was no ordinary ailment, but a bewitchment. Set upon the fair maiden by darkness itself, the loathsome one had come to her in dreams, taking her by the hand and clinging to her fantasy. Of all the curses, this was truly the most dire. It has always been the greatest strength of evil and despair to dwindle the dreams of another. Left wandering the kingdom of dreams, the maiden desperately sought the aid of any who may pry the malignant creature from her. But where she went, darkness followed, and only the bravest dare approach in its wake. Still, despite the demon's fearsome hold over the girl, there were those who took pity on her plight and stepped forward to help her. Gundar, a warrior king from fables past, offered to sever the creature from her, just as he had cleaved so many foes on the battlefields of yore. But try as he may, his blade could not slice through darkness's hold on the girl. After all, how does one cut an idea? Believing one does not defeat evil with force, but with logic, an ambitious young satyr approached the maiden, certain he could use reason and riddle to trick darkness away. However, darkness and despair have never operated under the auspices of reason, and try as he might, the satyr only found himself talking in circles. When darkness enters logic, the only thing that is sowed is doubt. Convinced that neither force nor reason could remove the beast, a witch, sympathetic to the girl's plight, suggested that the only solution to such a malady was magic. Yet, hex and cast as she might, no spell concocted by the witch could loosen darkness's hold. You see, magic relies on belief, and where there is darkness, there is none. Having grown weak from darkness's ever-increasing pull, she knew that the end was soon near. Accepting her fate, the girl wandered to the bed of the river, seeking to spend her final moments gazing upon a thing of beauty and the life that she would soon leave behind. Darkness allowed her this sentimentality, for it knew that often the final moments before a candle burnt out were the sweetest of them all. Sitting and watching the water flow by, she mused if none could help her, how could she even begin to help herself? If Gundar's axe, the satyr's wisdom, and the witch's spell could hold no match to the darkness, what chance did she, one girl, have? And she wept. But then, as her tears splashed down to the water below, a remarkable thing happened. Seeing the droplets become one with the mighty river, she realized she was not merely one girl, she was also Gundar's axe, the satyr's wisdom, and the witch's spells. She was all these things and more. Sensing its imminent defeat, darkness's shriek filled the land. But with no fear left in her heart, the maiden stood face to face with the fiend. Evil has no power here. Fading from her vision like someone slowly waking from a dream in dawn's light, darkness was gone. For the first time in ages, the maiden was free. Contented, she began to walk the land, knowing that she now had the power at any time to wake and live happily ever after. But first, the maiden chose to sleep a little bit longer and enjoy the dreams that were all her own. Wouldn't you?